Good morning, dear students. As you know that your periodic test is very near, so it is time to revise your syllabus. So today we are going to revise the topic infinitive. Dear students, as we have recently finished the topic and you know very well all facts about it. So let's start with me. What are the uses of infinitive? Clear? You know very well, use infinitive after direct and indirect object, referring a noun or a pronoun. So let's understand the topic infinitive by solving all these sentences. In the first sentence, you can see, he threw a stone on me to hurt me. He threw a stone on me. You can see here, a stone is a direct object and me is an indirect object. And after it, we use what? To infinitive. Clear? And this sentence also shows what is the purpose behind throwing a stone on me. The purpose is what? To hurt. It means that the sentence is showing purpose. That's why we also used here what? To infinitive. Clear? The sentence is correct. In the second sentence, they forced Rahul. They forced Rahul. Your object is Rahul and this is direct object. And after it we use what? To infinitive. Clear? They forced Rahul. For what they forced Rahul? To win the match. Clear? In this sentence you can see the purpose of forcing Rahul. Understand? That's why we used what? To infinitive. Clear? In the third sentence, Payal requested him not to take risk. Payal requested him. Payal requested him. You can see direct object is here and after that what? To infinitive. Payal requested him. Why Payal did request him? To take risk. The purpose is to take risk. Understand? Did you suggest him? Did you suggest him to go home? Did you suggest him? You can see again direct object. Clear? And after that what? To infinitive. So by solving these sentences we can say we will use infinitive after direct or indirect object that refers a noun or pronoun in the sentence. Clear? In the next sentences, he decided to go. He decided. Dear students, I have already given you a list of words. After that we can use always infinitive. Understand? So read that list and try to understand. The word decide, promise, detest, hate, dislike, love, promise, agree. All these words are there after which we always use what? To infinitive. Clear? He decided to go home. He decided. You can see the verb decided is here. That's why we use what? Infinitive. Clear? In the next sentence, they promised to reach. They promised. The verb promise is here. That's why we use what? To infinitive. Clear? So let's understand another sentences also. The minister agreed. After that what? The verb is not given. Question on television. The verb is answer. The verb is answer. You have to fill this blank with appropriate infinitive. Clear? The minister agreed. You see here what? The verb agree is here. That's why agree. Wherever you see the word agree, after it we always use what? To infinitive. To infinitive means preposition to and after that first form of the verb. That's why the right answer will be to answer. The right answer will be to answer. Clear? In the next sentence, the park attendant told us not to throw. Read this expression very carefully. Two throws litter on the ground. Two throws. Dear students, infinitive is what? To, preposition to and after that first form of the verb. Not the fifth form of the verb. Clear? That will be incorrect. We always use what? Preposition to and after that first form of the verb. So the sentence is incorrect. At the place of to throws, we have to use what? To throw. Preposition to, after that V1, not V5. Clear? You have to understand all these rules very carefully. After that you will be able to fill blanks to choose the right options. Clear? Next one is, he can't he can't help. Sorry, the sentence is incorrect. He can't help to laugh at her. He can't help. I told you these expression can't help, can't bear. Always take bare infinitive, not infinitive. Bare infinitive means only first form of the verb. At the place of to laugh, you will use what? Only laugh. The right answer will be, he can't help laugh at her. Understand? Students, let's understand the sentence number 10th and 11th. These sentences are related to the expression used to. You know this expression very well because we always use this as a model in the sentences. Clear? But what is the use of this expression in infinitive? Before it, if you find the verb be, become and grow. Clear? Before it, if you find the verb be, like is, am, are, was, were, become and grow, after that you will use gerund, not infinitive, gerund. That is first form of the verb and ing. Clear? But before used to, if there is no any verb, what? Be, become and grow, you always use what? Infinitive. Infinitive, that is only first form of the verb, because to is already given. That's why only first form of the verb. So let's try to solve sentence 10th and 11th. Now in sentence number 10, I am used to play cricket. I am used to. You can see here used to is given and before it am is given, that is the member of B group. Clear? So after it we use gerund, not infinitive. At the place of play we will use what? Play. Clear? The sentence will be, I am used to playing cricket. Understand? In the 11th sentence, I used to, you can see only used to is here. So after that we will use infinitive, not gerund. So only play will be there. Clear? I used to play cricket. So the sentence is, right sentence is, I used to play cricket. So dear students, in this way you will revise your topic. After that, if you have any problem, you can ask me. Thank you. Have a good day.